Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today guys I'm going to be showing you how to design a flyer using Photoshop CC24. So without further ado guys, let's get started and let's start designing. So for this project I'll be using an A5 flyer size, and the dimensions for this project in millimeters is 148 width, and for the height I'm going for 210 millimeters. So there are actually a lot of presets that you can find on Photoshop that makes it easier for you to get all these five sizes. We have the A5 size, the A6 size, and the A4 size. So for those of us that are into printing or those of us that are not actually into printing that might not know these terms, an A4 size is the normal document file that you see. An A5 size is the regular flyers you see, and the A6 size is the smaller versions of the flyers which you see. So in case of if you are working on a design project that you see someone tell you to design this kind of flyers or print this kind of flyers, you can understand the right terminologies used for this type of flyers. So for my resolution, I'll be going with 300 resolution based on the fact that this is going to be printed. And for my color mode, I'll be going with an RGB color mode. And with all these settings set at constant, I'll head over to create. So now we have our workspace right here. And the first thing I want to do is I want to be placing the background that I'll be using for this project. So I head over to here, import image. And then I'm going to place this right here. Okay, so this is an interesting background that I found on Pinterest. And one thing about Pinterest is that there are lots of creatives that post interesting backgrounds for different kind of projects. So the benefit of this is that you might be working on a project and you want to skip through the hassle of having to download or having to create your own backgrounds. So there are a lot of creatives that post awesome backgrounds for you on Pinterest. And I'm going to be trying my best to tag the guy that did this on this YouTube channel. So you guys can go and check out his Pinterest. There are a lot of backgrounds for different kind of projects that you can get from designers who upload these backgrounds on Pinterest. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be typing in the theme for this event. So I'm going to name it Heart Space. Okay, let me just type it one by one. Okay. For my font style, I'll be going with bold. And then I'm going to expand this out. Okay. Duplicate and okay, duplicate and okay. So make sure it's aligned in the center. Okay, make sure this is aligned too. Okay. Both of them are aligned. Okay, and then I'm going to group this together and I'm going to push it up. Okay, and then I'm going to be typing in the sub theme for this design. So I'm going to add this under the theme, and then for this I'm actually going to be differentiating this using color, and then using our text weight. So I'm going to be using a different font style for this. I'm going to be using regular for this, and then I need to work on the okay, let me check this out. Okay, okay, for the lead now I'll be going with let me try out 36. Okay, let me just try out 40. Okay, and then I want to make sure this is centralized. Okay, then reduce it. Okay, and then this would okay, let me just set the tracking to -25. so it's not a little bit too clustered together. And okay, this is quite right. And then what I want to do is I want to add in the other details to this flyer. So that will be the featuring. Okay, for this I'll be using Gotham. Okay, let me go with bold. Okay, and let me go with this color. And then I want to reduce my font size. Okay. Okay, so this featuring, let me just duplicate this and then change the font style for this to regular. Okay, I think I missed out on something. Okay, okay, so these are the features. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this a little bit. And then I also work on the leading for this. So I'm going to reduce or increase the leading a little bit rather. Okay, let me go with 16. Oh, okay, this is okay. This is okay. Okay, let me go with 50. Okay, so let me just reduce this. Okay, I noticed the mistake in this. Let me just. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is it, and then I'm going to group this together and then duplicate it. So okay. Okay. So this will have the venue. Okay. So for the leading for this, I'll be using 12. I'll be using 14. Okay. And then I'll make sure that this is aligned with this. Okay. This is aligned. Okay. And then I'm going to still duplicate this right here. And okay. I think so the next thing I'll be typing in here is the date. The spaces in between this. I hope Photoshop is actually getting that correct. Okay, the spaces on these lines are equal. These 108px and 108px. So let's just leave it at that. That's one of the reasons why I love Photoshop. This is actually one of the features that I really enjoy in Photoshop. Okay, let me just select all this group, and then I'll just name this event details. Okay, and then I'm going to okay, centralize this, and then I'll deselect. So we have featuring Friends Hangout, Sip and Paint, venue, the Legacy Bar and Grills, Owerri, date Friday 20th December 2024. Okay, okay, so there are a lot of things to actually do on this project. Okay, so I just need to beautify this a little bit. So so. Okay, so let me just do something a little bit here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is just an arrow that points to the features. So it's more for aesthetics. I don't think it actually has a real importance is adding to this design, but it's just for design aesthetics, and we are going to see the reason why I actually added this shortly. So okay, let me change the color of this. Okay, blending options, okay, color valley, and I think I'll go with this color right here. Okay, and then I'm going to reduce this a little bit. I think I'm running out of time a little bit. Okay, so we have this right here, and then the next thing I want to do right now is that I want to select my theme. Okay, I think my theme, and then what I want to do is I want to hit Ctrl T on my keyboard, and okay, first of all, let me convert this to a smart object. Right click, convert to a smart object, and then I hit Ctrl T on my keyboard, and then what I want to do is I want to head over to this WAP icon right here. Okay, and there are a lot of presets you can see here, but I think what I'll be using at this point is I'll be using the flag. Okay, so let me just adjust this a little bit. Okay, okay, I think I'll be using this. Let me just zoom out and see how it looks. Okay, I think it looks awesome. I think it looks awesome. And then what I want to do is I want to duplicate this, and then okay, let me just right click, head over to my blending options, and I think I'll use color overlay. Okay, and then I'm going to send this under. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to rasterize my layer style. Okay, so we have this here, and I'll just have to clip out this area. I just have to clip out this area. So to hide out this area, I'll be using a tool called the layer mask. But first of all, let me right click on this selection I've made with my pen tool. What I want to do is I want to make a selection with this. Make selection, okay, feather radius 0 pixels, and then I want to create a clipping mask. So what you can do with a layer mask is that, actually I meant to say layer mask, I'm sorry guys. So what you can actually do with a layer mask is that it allows you to hide some parts of your image. So like I said, I wanted to hide this area that says treat your friends to an evening of beautiful tales and fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So once I select this, you notice that at first it reveals the part that I wanted to actually hide. But to reverse this, we have to hit Control I, which is inverse. So what you do is to inverse. Okay, so this is it. This is it. So this is just what you need to do. And what I want to do is I want to head over to okay, let me first convert this to a smart object again. Okay, guys, I hope you guys are following my step-by-step guideline for this. Okay, what I want to do is I want to head over to filter, and I want to head over to blur. Okay, let me go with motion blur. So let me just play with this and play with the angles a little bit. Okay. Let me see how this looks actually with this. Okay, it doesn't actually look that much. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to screen. Okay. And then, okay. So we have one under it, and then I think I'll need to put one on top too to see how it looks. Okay. Okay, so let me try a different blend option to see how it will look. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to try out. Okay, I think this gives it a feel that I'm thinking about. But the reason why we are having this issue is because of this is a white background. This is a white color that we're using for this test, so it might not be visible enough, but I'm trying to find a way to actually make this work. Okay, I think the closest to what I had in mind is the hard mix, but I still have to look at it closely. Okay, does this give me the feeling I want? I think it does. I think it does. I think it gives me that kind of feeling that I want. I think what I just wanted was I wanted to create a kind of glow around this test, and I think this is the closest. This is the closest to what I had in mind. So I think I'll be going with this. So let me just reduce the event details a little bit. Okay. Okay. So remember that we have a lot of space um to play with right here, because this is a flyer design. This is not just a social media design. This is a flyer design. So we have a lot of space to fill up. But let me just do this. Okay. So we have this right here, and the next thing I want to do before I actually add in the image that I'll be using for this to drive the idea of this program is that I want to add in different language pronunciations of the word friend. So that will help brighten this design a little bit, because this is a friends hangout. So I want to like add that vibe of friendship to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just and I noticed the mistake right here. I think there is something stuck on my keyboard, because I don't know why if I press N once it shows 2 times, and I think I've already rasterized this. But let me check if this is a smart object. Let me get into it and edit it quickly. So okay, this is not it. Okay, let me get to this. Okay, I think okay, this is right. So let me just add in. Okay, so we have let's start with the word friend. Okay, so for this I'll be using a signature font. So let me use a flier regular, and then head over to my character panel and remove this from all caps, and then the tracking. Then okay. Okay, so for the blend mode, um blending mode or the blend mode, I'm going to be using okay, this screen, this color dodge, this linear, this overlay, this soft light, this hard light. Okay, so I'll be using overlay for this overlay. Okay, I think okay, I think I'll be using screen for some areas in this. So we have friend. Okay, let me take it up. And then right here I'm going to add in that's the Yoruba word for friend, or Remy, if I'm correct. Okay, or Remy. Okay. So so what's the native pronunciation of the word friend? If you have a different pronunciation of the word friend, you can actually drop your own pronunciation of the word friend based on your local dialect on the comment section. Okay, for this I'll be using overlay. Okay, I think I'll be using screen on this. So we have Oremi. Okay, Oremi here, and since you have Oremi up there, I'll be using the I think that's Spanish. I'm not even sure. I think I think that's Spanish. Mi amor. I need to confirm that. I need to confirm that seriously. Okay, but let me just okay, mi amor. Okay, and I'm also trying to see another language that I can add because I'm trying to finish up with this project. Okay, okay. The Igbo um the Igbo pronunciation of a friend is actually Enyim or Easy Enyim. So Easy Enyim. So that's the normal pronunciation. Some language integrations of Igbo use Onyem. I think for those of us from Anambra or or places like I don't really want to go into languages because I don't think I'm an expert in that area. Like like I'm just a designer. I don't think I'm an expert in that area. For me to come and start mentioning all the languages. And I think for the next one I'm going to be using let me just Padimi, which is broken. Okay, Padimi. That's not that visible. Okay, I think I'll use a different color for that to actually make it visible. So we have Padimi. Okay, so for this I'm going to change it the blend mode to overlay. Okay, it's overlay. Oh, why is it not showing? Okay, darker, multiply. Okay, Padimi. Okay, let's go. Okay, Padimi. Yeah. So, oh, so let me just work on some of them to make them visible. I'm just changing this to multiply for the lighter areas so that it will be much more visible. So let me just select this quickly and group all of them. Okay, and then I want to hit Control T, and then I'm going to skew this a little bit. Okay. Okay. I think I should leave this at this. Okay, so right now we are almost concluding with this design. So what I want to do is I want to first of all add in the images. Okay. Okay, so let me just shift, and then I have this shape right here. So I'll change the color to white, and then I'm going to duplicate it and change the color to, I think that's orange, yes. And then I'm going to reduce it a little bit, and then stretch this area out. So like those olden days Polaroid pictures that we regularly had. Okay, so let me redo this quickly. Okay. 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 Oh, I'm making a lot of mistakes on this. Okay. Okay. I think this is it. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me just make some adjustments on this. Okay, and okay. So I think this is okay. And then for this, I'll convert this to a smart object, and I'll name this languages. Okay, so this is what we actually came up with. But let me just increase these pictures a little bit. Okay, so guys, this is what we are actually able to come up with, and the design is already looking nice for a flyer. And what is just remaining is for me to put in the name of the coordinators of this event. So let me just do that quickly. So for this, I'll be going with Bebas. Okay. Okay. For this, I'll be going with bold, and then for this, I'll be going with regular. Okay. And then edit the track. Okay. 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 Let me group this together, and then okay. Then Control A. Okay, Control A. Make sure it's aligned at all sides. Okay, I think I'll get back to that. Okay, Control T. Okay. Then I think the last adjustment of these two. Reduce this a little bit. Okay. So we have these guys, and I think this is looking just fine. And the last thing I'll do before I call this video off is that I'll be duplicating this design. Okay, let me just select everything. I'm going to be duplicating this design, and then I'm going to merge the layers, and then once I crop it, I'm going to convert it to a smart object. And what I want to do is I want to get this prepared for camera raw. So next time I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to filter, camera raw filter. So what I'm going to do to this is I'm going to increase the texture a little bit. I'm going to increase the texture a little bit. I think to something like 20. Okay, 20, and then I'm going to increase the grain just a tiny little bit to 10. Okay, and then for the sharpening, I would increase it to 70. Okay, to actually add some details to this flyer. And I don't know so far, guys, but I feel this is actually good. This is actually good. this is actually good. I think it came out nice, and I think I'm okay with this. So once I'm done with this, I'll hit OK, and then I'm going to save it once again. Thank you for staying to the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified each time I upload a new video. So with that all said and done, Mez Graphics out. See you on my next video, guys.